I'm Chase.
And I'm Timothy.
And this is Customer Service. Good morning, Vietnam, from Casa Bonita in beautiful Lakewood, Colorado. We're going there tonight.
Yeah, we should have done a live pod from Casa Bonita. That would have been, I think, the most Colorado thing we could have done.
Yep. So
from the bell tower of the Casa Bonita.
Yeah, in the Lakewood, Colorado Mill Shopping Plaza. Yep. So we are going tonight.
From the bathroom stalls of the Casa Bonita comes customer service.
Honestly, I want to be able to do it in the pool.
Our guest is the Cartman statue.
Yeah. Cartman. Yeah. You know what? I'm not gonna lie, guys. If they were willing to take participants to do a dive, I would.
I'd love to see your ass dive.
I think that's something that I actually, with given a small coaching, I think I could be a good diver.
Have you ever divin before?
I've done diving boards plenty, but I've never jumped off of like a platform. I want to jump off of a 15, 20, 25-foot platform.
Chase, I'm going to be honest with you. We used to jump off 20-foot and 30-foot platforms at this lake near where I lived. Mm-hmm. We would all get on a bus at Kikianga High School, and they would take us out there, and it was just, they would be like, get off the bus, go nuts. And then it was just like, we'll meet you back here later. And we're like, oh, we're missing 5. Who cares?
Yeah.
And we would jump off like the 30-foot diving board. The fact that someone's diving off of that,
it's freaky.
Now listen, I'm remembering it with kid brain, obviously, but we would, because first of all, you'd get up on that board and there'd be a bunch of like just fucking kids bullies up there, just waiting for someone like me to walk up, going like, you're getting tossed the second you come up here. And that was the thing. You had to kind of know there's likely going to be a kid with a bowl cut that was going to grab you when you got up there and push you off, because kids would get scared. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they did. They pushed us off. Imagining going head first, and I know that's not even like high for like professional divers, terrifying.
Well, here's the thing. I feel really good on a diving board. I could do front flip into dive, no splash. I could do 1.5. Like I was really good at it, but I've never had the opportunity because out where I lived and where I went to school, I'm not able to think of the name of it, but it's like a big campground-esque place that's kind of 30, 40 minutes outside of Kent. And it's known for, you go there and take acid too. There's like a big community around that.
I don't know local drug communities in Ohio. I just assumed the whole thing was kind of par for the,
Well, I think that it might just be what I'm responding to, is that you get far enough from the metropolitan area. That's just what it is.
Parking lot at a Kroger.
But you guys ever seen the movie Kings of Summer?
Yeah.
Like an indie film?
Yep.
Okay, so that was filmed out near Cleveland area. Mm-hmm. And in one of the scenes, the kid is wearing a Cuyahoga Falls High School t-shirt. And there's a scene where they go and they jump off of this. It's a big, it's a big outcropping in the big man-made lake or natural lake. And you could jump off it and there'd be a lifeguard. And we went there one time in college, but I just don't really fuck with that type of water. I think it's gross. And I also I know that people jump off that, but I don't trust, there's not shit at the bottom. So I just didn't do it. That's not where my thrill. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would get a thrill from a pool because I like a pool. I like a deep end and you can see the bottom. There's a much more regulated way about it.
Yeah, sure.
So, anyway.
That is not what we were doing. This was just a 30-foot, like, looks like a guy who normally builds decks built it. Yeah. And then you just sort of jumped off of it into mud water.
Yeah. Mud bottom river.
Just killed a catfish.
Yeah. So anyway, we're going to Casa Bonita tonight, and so that'll be fun.
I'm coming out of there with a XX Cartman long tee so I can wear it to bed.
You get stuck talking in the voice.
Yeah.
You were a South Park guy or no?
When I was a kid, yeah. I bounce in and out now because I still think it's like funny writing, but no. My aunt went to college with them.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Matt and Trey. I will say, Michelle and I watched the documentary. I don't know.
Oh, like the 5 days.
Yes, the 5 days. Okay, you're right. Yes, that's what it is. So there's 5 days leading up to
each
an
episode,
event.
yeah.
And so they did Matt and Trey Parker doing, or are they both? Are they brothers?
Matt Stone and Trey Parker.
Matt Stone, Trey Parker.
Yeah.
Leading up to an episode, talking behind the scenes, the writing, because it's all done week to week, which I think is just so mind blowing. I have a ton of respect for them, despite not being a terribly big cartoon guy. Now, in the same way Timothy and I can reference The Office, Cole can reference South Park.
Yeah,
he's deep in it. So
I probably watched every episode at least 25 times,
which is so
I have
fucking
favorite
crazy.
Seasons
so
too.
much.
There's a lot, yeah. It's like almost
it's a little
seasons.
it's like not as bad as being into The Simpsons, but close.
Close,
you know?
yeah.
It's so deep, and I was like so into it when I was a kid. Mm-hmm. My friend's dad was really into it, and he had them all on VHS. He had one room in his house that was literally just bookshelves full of Simpsons tapes.
Yeah.
And we'd watch them all the time. It was great.
I do think
Simpsons
it's cool.
is great.
I think that The Simpsons and South Park are cool. I really like that South Park is, again, the week-to-week nature I think is cool because it could be hyper topical and around election cycles or all that. It obviously, I know the heavy hitters. I know some of the bits. I know what has permeated into general culture. Not that I'm a man of culture. We all know that I'm not. Okay.
You were young for it. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I was like, I mean, you were really young, but you would have come into it at a different level.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And being
Cole's
from
also
Colorado.
Being from here, it's like
Totally.
you have to watch.
But when it first came out, everyone thought it was so bad because they like swore and stuff, like different from like The Simpsons, where it was like still adult themed, but not that bad.
Yeah.
And the problem was like a lot of kids that like I knew a lot of kids that weren't allowed to watch it really early on, just because it like got out there that it was like a bad thing, and like so I can imagine if you're 4 years younger than me or whatever, then that would be enough to be like, well, you definitely can't see it, at that time. So you would have had to get into it later.
Yeah.
So that's like harder.
Yeah. But real quick, some housekeeping before we continue on. We all have some travel coming up at the end of the month. Cole's out of town, I'm out of town, Timothy and Abby are out of town taking a vacation. So we've never done this, but we are going to take a month and some change off of the pod. We're going to come back fresh for you the first week in September.
Yep.
So if you're part of the Patreon crew and you're listening, this is Regular Feed Pod. If you're part of the Patreon crew, we are batching out. We have lots of batched out pods ready for you to go. You will still get your stuff. They're fun ones that, we had a lot of fun with. So excited to still give you that, but we're going to take a quick break.
Yeah. So if you're listening now, I think if you're listening and being like, oh shit, I mean, yes, there won't be free weekly ones. It'll just be Patreon pods. If you want to keep it going, just join the Patreon. You'll get an episode every single week, just like everything else.
You'll have backlog of episodes that you didn't have.
That
Also, you can go listen to.
So definitely check that out.
We're just excited. There's going to be a lot of logistics that had to happen. There's just a lot of things going on within the Canoe Club realm operationally, new space. So
we got a lot of stuff going on, and in personally, professionally, everything, and we need a month off basically.
Yeah.
So we try to talk about batching them out. We've done it before. It's really hard. I think the podcast suffers when we batch out that isn't Patreon, because Patreon we can make super specific and it's fine.
Yeah.
Main one usually involves us talking about our lives and shit. We don't do that much to begin with, so making shit up for like 5 extra episodes, 6 extra episodes wasn't going to be able to. We just weren't going to be able to do a good job.
We're going to come back with plenty of shit.
Yeah.
The season,
Yeah.
football will be right around the corner, if not had just started. So I obviously will be. I'll have a new sense of energy. I will be a brand new person come NFL time.
You bitch.
I apologize in advance to my beautiful mother, Timothy's beautiful mother, and my neighbor, Barbarita. We know you guys love the pod. We're coming back, so don't worry about it.
Yeah. We make sure that you make sure they're on Patreon.
Yeah.
If they're not, we'll take care of them.
But other than that, thanks a ton for being here. We're coming right back. We just need a little bit of a breather.
Is Barbarita on Patreon?
No. I'll get her the feed, though.
Can we do that?
I'm sure. We can figure it out.
Probably.
Okay. All right.
She rules.
Let's make sure she gets let's make sure she's on the feed.
Yeah. Barbara loves it. Coast to coast fan. She's tight. So God bless her. So that's that. Mm-hmm. Let's do a little catch up. What did we get into this weekend? I did some fun stuff. What about you guys?
I went camping.
Oh, tell us about this. You told me a little bit on our drive in.
I went camping with 2 of my like kind of long childhood best friends up in Wyoming. Wyoming is an interesting state. It's like funny how you can't gamble or smoke weed in Wyoming, but you can literally like shoot a gun and kind of do any kind of redneck stuff there pretty easily.
It's very weird what those states are into versus not into.
Yeah.
Real quick, I experienced Wyoming one time, and it is seared into my memory as like a very uncomfortable place to be. The only time that I've been to Wyoming was, I've passed through a couple of times, but when Michelle and I were driving from Oregon when she moved here, we had to stop in Wyoming. It was a crazy fucking snowstorm, like incredibly strong snowstorm. We saw like a truck with like a horse trailer had gone completely off the road, probably just minutes before us, but like they were deep out in the field. You know what I mean?
Jeez,
anyway, stopped at a gas station, and the truckers weren't able to get the gas because things were down and they were screaming at the guy behind the counter. It was one guy in the middle of fucking nowhere, Wyoming, just not a nice place. Didn't get the idea that anybody had a happy heart in that place. So I'm open to having my experience change, but Wyoming has always stood out to me as a place.
I think you pretty much covered the whole state with that one little bit.
Well, it's where Kanye lived.
Yeah. Well, I think like Jackson's like the nice part of that's where like all the wealth and like, you know, the more people. But like the majority, you know, you think of Cheyenne, Laramie, what's close to us, Gillette, up north. That's where Louis from, is Gillette.
No kidding.
But it's like it's just there's only like 800,000 people, if even that live there.
Yeah, it's the least. I believe it's the least populous state if you take into account the breadth of land available.
Yeah.
Also, in the continental U.S., if you were to look for where's the point on a map that is the single most remote being defined by closest like road, building, or infrastructure, it's somewhere in Wyoming.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly where, but there's nothing really out there.
Yeah, no, it was interesting, and it's like it's fun because it's, you know, like there's less people. Yeah. So like camping can always get tough up here. But me and my friends did it. We were having super fun. We were drinking a bunch of beers.
Yeah, you had some hams?
Yeah, I had some hams and some Guinnesses. And then the funny thing that happened in this trip though is it was like 2 or 3 in the morning. We had our neighbors that were like down the road from us, like maybe half a mile. And they all show up in night vision goggles with like attached to like helmets, like LARPing helmets. And they were like, yo, drunk as hell, do you guys want to check out night vision? And so they all take off their like, you know, their things off their mounts of their helmet.
The nods.
And they're like, okay, these are like $5,000. You got to be careful with them. And we're like, oh, Jesus Christ. And we were looking through, I've never looked through night vision goggles. Insane.
Was it tight, dude?
So cool.
Yeah.
The stars, it was like you could see almost 7 to 8 times more stars with them on. And then it was like our campfire was lighting up everything within like a mile radius. So it was really interesting to see, like, even from the darkness, you could see the light coming through.
Really?
And then you would get like they were like binocs. You still had like kind of like you could zoom in or out.
Yeah.
And so it was crazy to be like, oh my God, I can see this mountain all the way perfectly. Like I can see a tree like a mile and a half away.
Damn.
Crazy. And they were like dads like our age. We saw them earlier with all their kids, and we're like, "What are you guys doing out like drunk as fuck at 3 in the morning, like
kids
running around with
night
vision glasses?" We're like, "You guys are," but they're from Wyoming. They're sweet people. They were like really fun, and we gave them some beers and
cool.
Yeah.
Have you been to Jackson?
I have. Yeah.
Have you been to Devil's Tower?
No, I want to though.
Yeah, that's something that I'm not a road trip guy, but Close Encounters of the Third Kind. I'd love to go to Devil's Tower.
Yeah.
I think that you have a confliction here with the. I don't mind a road trip. I don't want to drive like home.
No, you're
That's
right.
2 different things.
No, you're right. And let me clarify, because I do have in my head it's delineated.
Yeah.
If I can't get to the place in one drive,
it's out.
It's a no.
Well, it's either that or it's like you're doing it on. I haven't done one that was like on purpose and like since I was a lot younger, where it's like you go and you're like, I'm gonna drive for 4 hours to this 4 or 6 hours this place. We stop off, we have dinner, we hang out, we stay there the night, we get up late the next day, we drive another. That's a different thing.
No, if I had a week to get from here to Cleveland, I see no issue with that.
So that's what I don't like.
But the 2 days, 23, 26 hours, depending. Over 2 days is not acceptable, and I will not do that.
You're talking about going someplace that you might actually want to be, like not trying to like traverse a really boring part of the country to get to another dumb place. Like you know, me driving from Chicago to Austin, that sucks. Going to Chicago to upstate New York, that sucks. You know what I mean? Like you're not stopping off in like cute spots. You're literally just like trying to get to a location the quickest possible. Yeah. That's a different thing.
Yeah.
That's completely different.
So I do. You're right. There is a delineation there. Devil's Tower, I believe, is what, 6, 7, how far to Jackson? 7 hours?
It's like, 7 hours.
So 6, 7 hours, I think it's in the realm. It's in the realm of
closeness. I think it's a little bit further than the Tetons. So I think it's like, I bet it's like 9 hours.
But 9
or 10 hours.
I just think it'd be cool. It's a cool landmark. I'd like to see it.
It's so cool. Yeah. And the like history of it, how like literally like the scrapes on it, like they said were from like the devil, like that's what they say, you know.
It's sick. The movie's great too.
Yeah.
So
it reminds me, I remember being like drunk with my friends in Fort Collins, and one of their friends was just like a dumbass, like the person you can imagine just being like one of the head ass people, you know. And he kept being to me. He was like, "Cole, did you know that the Close Encounters is filmed in Devil's Tower, and that's in Wyoming?" And then he kept doing that. He kept saying it over and over, like an hour. And I was like, I won't say his name, but I'm like, buddy, I know. You said it 14 times now. He like was like mute the whole time, and then kept being like, "Cole, did you know?" I'm like, "Yes, I know. I know, dude."
No, I identify with that guy.
Yeah, you know him.
I was like, buddy,
in the mirror every morning.
Cool. So camping was fun.
Yeah, it was great. It was
nice,
fun,
buddy.
What did you guys go to?
What did you do, Timbo?
Errands. I think that was it. I mean, there wasn't much going on. It's like we've had back-to-back stuff, and then we've got like stuff this weekend, and then we travel, and then so it's just nothing. Just kind of catching up,
Yeah.
So we had kind of a long week, so it was just nice to take a little bit of a breather.
Yeah.
Played basketball. I think it gave myself a heat stroke, but
yeah, you said that you couldn't drink enough water.
Yeah, I went and I like played in the afternoon because we were doing things in the morning, so I was like, I'll go play in the afternoon. It's no big deal. It'll be dead because it's hot anyway, and I'm fine. And I did feel fine in the moment. I was fine. I was like sweaty, but it was fine. And there was an older gentleman there who he pulled his car like illegally through the park to this area that's next to where there is like the public grills.
The charcoal grills
he
that we
brought
used
all of
last
his own
year.
stuff.
Damn.
Like a grill and shit?
Yeah, I was like, why not just do this? If you have all this stuff, just do it at home.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool, though.
Brings it all out there, gets his thing set up. He's got the pillar he's starting to smoke. So I'm over there on the basketball court getting smoked out. So that was a little tough.
And it was like legitimately like
it was so
100
hot.
degrees. I'm certain on an asphalt surface, dude, it had to be over 100. Yeah.
It was really bad. It was so hot. But it didn't really feel like anything crazy. I got home and I told her, I was like, I feel weird. I feel really weird. And I was drinking so much water. Like, I think I had like 3 of something around this size. I have 2 other ones that I keep in the fridge. I drank those. So I was like, this was gallons of water at a certain point. I started being like, I'm not even peeing that much. So I was like, where is it going?
Yeah.
And I felt kind of weird the rest of the day. So I'm not sure. Maybe I got dehydrated. It's unclear.
Probably did. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I'm feeling all right now.
Yeah, we're back in it.
I took the day off on Monday. Well, I had to, but
shooting around.
Yeah.
It
wasn't by choice, but I did take it off.
It was hot as hell yesterday too.
Yeah.
It's like 101.
You know what though? Anything else?
No, nothing. No, nothing.
Nice.
Yeah, just went to the grocery store and stuff.
Yeah. No, I mean more or less same. We climbed Saturday morning. That was a lot of fun. I'm even every time I climb, I think I'm more and more obsessed with it. I'm just thrilled with it. So I'm happy to report that. The garden is really, really, really in a good way right now. It took a bit, but everything is popping right now. So we're like, it's quickly becoming overgrown almost, where the cucumbers and melons and shit are, which was a pleasant surprise. So we were tending to that. There was something I did this weekend, and I was going to report on it.
Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah. So we went out to eat with our buddies, my climbing buddy and my good friend and his wife, and we went out to Texas Roadhouse in Bongmont, Colorado. It's funny. All right, gentlemen.
Great outfits.
Yeah. It's funny. My buddy and I were talking about, he's also from the Midwest. Mm-hmm. And we were talking about how, growing up, you go to a Texas Roadhouse, you go to an Olive Garden, you go to these places, and those are like, it's not like an ironic thing to do. You know what I mean? Those are the restaurants at your disposal. Those are the ones you go to. Mm-hmm. And then you get to be college, late college, graduated college, early 20s, and you suddenly are too cool for school. I would never eat at this place. You're going to all these restaurants. And as years go on, I don't think I'm unique in this, but I also don't think that this is everybody.
Now, health-wise, I think you should maybe stay somewhere in that mindset.
Well, hold on.
Like a 10,000 calorie meal.
No, I had a couple grand in the calories, no doubt. But it was fun to go back to a restaurant that like I went to as a kid, like with my family after like indoor soccer games and shit. It was this or Damon's Bar and Grill or Olive Garden or TGI Fridays, whatever, because those are what was available. It was great. Had a half slab of ribs, Long Island iced tea. $5.
I also want to make it clear because I talked to him on the phone moments before he left while he was brushing his teeth. That was he was walking out the door. And this was noon. This was noon on the dot.
Yep. We had to get there at noon. Want to get there? It's still popping at noon, but it was.
It's after church.
Well, of course, and that's what I am finding. You're absolutely right. Longmont is a place you go out to eat at Sunday between noon and 1:30.
Yeah, that's a church crowd.
It's a church crowd. In-N-Out in particular. You can't...
Well, they're religious.
I know. You can't go into... Because we would go... There was a month where we were going climbing on Sunday morning, hitting In-N-Out after. If you had 75 people, which is not an understatement, let's say 50, in the In-N-Out and around the In-N-Out, the amount of stonewashed jeans with a belt and a tucked-in plaid short-sleeve shirt and some work boots, i.e. the blue-collar man's dress up, that's every gentleman in there. You know what I mean? We are very much anomalous in shorts and a T-shirt because everybody just came from church and they're in their Sunday's best. So Longmont has a church crowd. But I did Texas Roadhouse. It was great. The $5 Long Island iced tea was delicious.
Wait, what was it called?
$5 Long Island iced tea.
I thought I had.
I don't think I'd had a Long Island before this, but great drink.
Who knew? Who knew?
Who would have fucking thought?
Right
dude?
up your alley too.
You know what?
It's the suicide of alcohol.
There's a splash of Coca-Cola, splash, and the rest is straight alcohol. Doesn't taste like it.
The things that hit you at your age are phenomenal. Like how has this never crossed your desk?
Well, I'll tell you what.
You only hung out with guys your whole life. That's really it, isn't it?
Yeah. I got to drinking late too, so it seems like a Long Island is a fun drink.
Yeah.
Well, it's also good. It's if you're in college or something, it's like the economics are incredible.
We were joking about having a bit and see if other restaurants would price match the $5 Long Island. You go to Texas Roadhouse on the street's got it for $5.
These dipshits paying like $6 for a beer. You could be paying $10 for a Long Island. There's like 25 shots in it.
Yeah, dude, crazy. By the way, are we gonna get margs tonight?
Yeah.
Fellas?
Oh yeah, of course.
I'm very excited.
I probably won't, but
I love going to a Mexican restaurant.
I'm driving people around, and also I don't want to because of basketball.
Yeah.
I have to stay clean.
Fair enough. That's very fair.
I gotta run my drills.
You never know when you're gonna get drug tested.
No, that's very fair. Very fair. That's all that I did this weekend.
I'll get something. I'm sure they got something fun for me.
So I was curious because I was watching a TikTok that was like, what's the most like calorically dense thing at like
Can I guess?
chains? Yeah, like what do you think is the most at Texas Roadhouse?
The cactus blossom?
Onion ring thing, or the blossom. Yeah. Wait, no, that's not that.
That's
Outback has the bloomin' onion.
That has to be.
Roadhouse has the cactus blossom. Same exact product. We got that. It was great.
It's a meal that has the most. It's like a combo meal.
Well, don't tell me.
Part of it is, I'll say you ate part of it. Chase.
Ribs?
Yeah.
Is it ribs and steak?
And yeah.
It's a 12-ounce ribeye rib combo paired with a loaded sweet potato with appetizers, breads, and drinks. Well, we'll start. 12-ounce ribeye and rib combo with a loaded sweet potato is 4,000 calories. Then if you add
Texas Roadhouse, there's Lone Star too is the other one.
Lone Star is good as fuck too.
Then Caesar salad, other alcohol, you could get to like 6,000 probably fast.
I hit 2K. I didn't eat it all. I didn't eat it all in one serving. I took it home and ate it a few hours later. Yeah, sure. So I got it all.
But you know me, I would eat that whole thing.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, I would go get the full rack of ribs and a couple Long Islands and have a hoot of a day. Cole, if you ever want to do that,
I'm down.
We can go at noon.
We still, we went to Chili's at one time and it was incredible. But then I had to take like a 2-hour cat nap because I was in a food coma. It was horrible.
Chili's hits in a way where they're pranking you.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't even say Chili's is good. I think that it's
like
excessive.
It's indulgent.
It's indulgent.
Yeah, 100%
it's indulgent. But Roadhouse is like legitimately good. That shit's fucking good. Those ribs were to die for. To die for.
You could have been anywhere. He could be talking about the McRib right now.
Yeah.
It's the same.
I've never had a McRib.
You would like
exotic for you.
I don't know why. I've just never had it. Well, I think I would love it.
They always have it at weird times.
I've said this before. Is verifiable. The best meatball sub I ever had was in elementary school.
At Subway?
No, just at school. Lunch, the cafeteria.
Okay.
The meatball sub was just next level.
Yeah.
I feel the same way about the ribicue. The ribicue.
The hell's a ribicue?
The McRib, but just what was served through my cafeteria in the late 90s.
Yeah.
Just, man, I could eat 12 of those
We
suckers.
weren't having any of that shit with satellite lunches. It was like there was 5 different things that came in a tin tray. You know what I mean? And it was just variations of the kind of the same
really?
thing.
Interesting.
There's certain things that I look back and I'm like, man, how fun. I vividly remember elementary school lunch, and it was the same thing. You stand in a line, you get your tray, you say what you want. You might have a choice between a salad or corn.
We
you know
didn't
what
have
I mean?
that. You're talking when they slopped it on.
Yeah,
we
it was
didn't
like
have
straight
that.
up lunch.
Ours were like
ladies,
these pre-made tins
no.
that they made. You know what I mean? Like them, but you just sort of got the tin. You know what I mean? And they gave it to you.
No, in high school we had more variation of, every one day was pretzels and cheese, the other was nachos, and then that was in perpetuity. On Fridays would be Bosco sticks, and then there would be other
Bosco
things, chicken
sticks.
sandwiches or something pre-wrapped that were just like going to a.
What was your dream scenario? Your dream setup?
Nachos, a little cup of jalapenos. Me and my buddy Frankie we had a very particular method in which we'd eat that. I would get nacho. To me, the perfect meal in high school was getting the nachos with cheese and then a spicy chicken patty. Sandwich.
Yeah.
Or you can get different things.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was more like you could get as much as you wanted, but you paid for it accordingly. In elementary school,
interesting.
Hot lunch was free. That's what everybody got. Or I don't know if it was free, but I didn't pay. It wasn't like you would go through a checkout line in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah. I understand.
Lunch was not like that.
Would you give your code then, or would it be like an actual physical cash?
I would bring $3 cash every single day to school, and that's what I had allotted to get nachos and a chicken patty sandwich or something.
See, mine was like $5.
Yeah.
Inflation.
But anyway, elementary school was great. And there would be seasonal items. Around Thanksgiving, they'd do mashed potatoes, turkey gravy. And that was something you talked about yearly.
I really liked
mashed potatoes, turkey gravy came along.
Yeah.
In big part of the tray, it was just like egg noodles and chicken and like, you know what I mean? It was like chicken and noodle kind of, but it was almost like a stew.
Yeah.
And then there was like a thing of mashed potatoes. And they'd give you those butter buds, you know what I'm talking about? You rip those open and you could put them on. Oh. Those are, I don't know what those are made of.
So
but,
good.
And then like usually like some kind of vegetable.
Yep.
And then sometimes you'd get like a fruit and some kind of sweet thing on the side.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like a cup.
At the end of lunch, and it's so weird because looking back, I felt like lunch was 2 hours every day. It was probably fucking 25 minutes.
I think we had like 35 minutes.
Yeah.
And it was like at 11 a.m.
Yeah. Oh yeah. For sure. I mean, because elementary school ended at like fucking 1 or something. Yeah. We were done early.
We were there till 3.
Really? No, we were not. We were there.
It was like 2 o'clock. I think like 2:15 or
But
something.
at the end of lunch, they'd go through with a rolly tray, and you had the opportunity to buy sweets, fruit roll up. And what you would do is if you had like a quarter, a dessert cart, and you could get a fruit roll up. From what I remember, fruit roll up, and then you'd get the plastic spoon, put it on the spoon, have it like a sucker.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Or peanut butter squares. So it was like fudge and peanut butter square in a little tiny plastic tray.
Damn.
Yeah.
Money, dude.
Yeah, I would fuck
And whatever
Like
this
a
was, it
Buckeye?
was, huh?
Yeah, it's like a
Buckeye?
Like a Buckeye, but think of a lemon square. If you went a lemon square, like a picnic
brownie
or something.
almost,
Just
kinda, right?
Buckeye.
Yeah.
Gas station
yeah.
Buckeye is one thing Ohio did all right.
Yeah, dude.
Yep.
The Buckeyes are good. But the thing is looking back, like
There's nothing I'm going to list besides like a radish or whatever that it is that you don't like.
A beet.
But it was great. It was great, and this was all market day. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
That I'm pretty sure market day supplied because you could also take the market day catalog home, and your parents could order from market day, a la the Schwinn Man, right? And then I would bring it home, or they deliver it to the house, whatever it was. And there was also something that you would get from market day that I've found a Reddit thread, and I found through the Reddit thread, people were talking about. I grew up in the Midwest, and I had these little peach cups, these little frozen peach cups. They were square. You'd get them, they'd freeze them, and then I would have them at my babysitter's frozen and just chip away at them like a lemon ice or something, right?
Yeah.
And I found this Reddit thread, and people were debating. They found the manufacturer somewhere like in Arcadia, California, that manufactured for like various market day-esque companies, manufacturing food in bulk. So anyway, if anyone out there is listening to this, I hope I took you down a memory lane.
Market
if
Day
you're
had
roughly
like
early 30s and grew up in the Midwest.
Anyone's got any access to some Market Day merch? Let us know. With the apple and the blue font.
You got it, exactly.
You like that? One time there was like I don't know what it was, but doing some like group thing, and they were this didn't get a laugh at the time, so it might not get a laugh now either. But I still think about it, like I thought it was funny. Someone would have got this. You're the right guy for this.
Yeah.
They were talking about like it was like some sort of like group game, like question game, and it was like how would you commit a perfect murder? You can't use any like normal like weapons or anything like that. You have to like, it's like a clue kind of, that type of thing. Yeah. And I said, I'd beat someone's ass with a market day frozen chicken.
And they didn't like that?
I don't think they understood maybe what market day was or something, but I thought it was good. I was like, the right person's going to understand that. I was bummed in the moment. No one liked it. They're like, well, what is that? And I was like, no, it's like a frozen chicken breast. It's hard as hell.
Yeah.
You get someone's ass with it. Yeah.
It's like a raw.
And then that's like, I don't know. Just the chicken's here. I didn't understand.
Yeah. No,
I
like
leave no
that.
evidence. Pretty good.
So shout out Market Day. Shout out the Midwest. Yeah. Shout out elementary school lunches.
I don't think we've shouted out the Midwest enough.
No.
We haven't. I'm serious. It's the best.
Okay. What do we got going on?
Okay, well, I prepared you guys a little slideshow.
Okay.
This was someone, John is what he goes by in the Discord, gave this idea, loved it. So I took the money and run. It is basically infamous fits. So here, I'll pull it up. So this is like real people. This could be red carpet views.
Is anything. As long as they're.
Yeah, as long as there's like, there's a photo of them and we know about it, you're going to know. So this is
Period 4?
Yeah,
you know what? Period 4 is not a bad. That's pole position, to be honest with you, because that's right before lunch.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's good.
Speaking of lunch. Okay, so you guys get it, right?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I literally said you got Justin and Britney on this.
Yeah. First thing you got to include JT.
Every time you see it with fresh eyes, it's a new thing. And
I never realized he had the hat.
Mm-hmm. That's like the whole. That's like
I
the whole
never noticed the hat.
Oh yeah, and here's the thing. This to me should be the new. When people talk about double denim, and they're always like. They're like Bruce Springsteen, or like the references are always like these old things. This is what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Either it's this or no, we're forgetting everything from our past. This is when you say double denim, it's no longer Canadian tuxedo. Sorry, pals, we did it better.
Yeah.
We gave you our two biggest American stars at the time.
I was just gonna say,
and put them in all denim.
I obviously growing up when I did, I can't help but completely be in love with Britney Spears. It just is what it is. This era, she looks great. She looks 10 out of 10 here. So.
Yeah. I mean, I had to. I always think his glasses are so funny, like the little like transitional vary of the time.
It's all funny, like the fact that like it's obviously all bespoke, but it fits like garbage.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't understand that. Yeah, I do agree. Britney looks incredible.
If it's her, she's given. Yeah.
I also, this is an opportunity for me to just talk as I do. I need to also bring to light what I believe to be the most mismatched couple in Hollywood. And it's Justin Timberlake and his beautiful, perfect wife, Jessica Biel.
He feels this way about any celebrity crush he has, though, to be fair.
I think that she is leagues prettier than he is handsome. Leagues. Incomparable. I can't believe he's punching up.
Who's a good match for JT then?
I don't know.
Who's a good match for Jessica Biel?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like who, Bradley Cooper? I don't know.
I hope so.
No, American Sniper Bradley Cooper also doesn't have the swag.
He doesn't.
To be honest with you, the only person suitable for Jessica Biel. No, not even him. I'm trying to think. Who do I think is like the hottest guy? Basically, it's going to be like a hot European model that we don't know. Yeah. That's the only guy that could possibly be in the same league as her. I love her.
It could be that guy we did for the Patreon. The photo of him with his chest open.
Yeah. No, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
better.
On the news of Lenny Kravitz. This is him and his big ass scarf.
God. Wait, is the picture on the right, is it a bit?
The picture on the right is someone that photoshopped.
The
one on the left is the real photo.
He got cooked on this for so long. Yeah. The internet, it's like they had the week off and they're like, God, it's a boring week. And then this dropped and they went, never mind. We got our next month planned.
He's pulling it, dude. I don't even think this is infamous. It's great. Lenny Kravitz is one of those guys that he just has a way about him.
It's like a situation where it's like at a certain point, he can, you just get to a point where I don't think it matters. It's like Prince or anybody else. It's like you can explode this as much as you'd like, and it doesn't, and it's still this, and we're still fine.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, the thing is, I feel like everyone's on team Lenny Kravitz. When I think about it, I don't know what the hell he did. I know American Woman. Which isn't his song.
He did Fly Away.
Yeah, too.
He did another cover.
Is that like Fly Like an Eagle from Space Jam?
That's Steve Miller Band.
Yeah, that's a completely different thing.
I can say,
Yeah. No, you would know Fly Away if we played it. Yeah. The thing I feel like about Lenny, there's so many fits. Obviously the infamous one where he exposed himself. That was that one, whatever when that happened.
The thing is, when his entire business blew out of his pants on stage, it got less press than the scarf did. Which is crazy. You know what I mean? Like, what? Can you name another celebrity who was doing something and then his entire pants exploded and his whole business was out?
No
the entire
underwear.
world saw it, but we'd never bring it up.
Was this scarf 2013? Do you know the date of this? Because doesn't it feel like 2013?
I think it was like early 2010s.
It's not as far back as I think maybe you're thinking. This was not that far back.
Yeah,
pre-COVID though, obviously.
It is pre-COVID.
It's definitely pre-COVID. Yeah.
Well, it doesn't have a mask on. So.
Don't you guys feel that COVID was 6 months ago?
Yeah.
Not 6 fucking years ago?
Yeah.
I have no concept of time, buddy.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think I ever have.
I had to include him. Moving on, Lady Gaga in her meat dress.
Meat dress.
Now, I'm going to ask a question. Is it real meat?
Yeah.
For real? She was really wearing raw steak and
I
shit?
figured your first response was, what a waste.
Secondly, what a fucking waste. I like some of the Gaga songs. What does she know about butchers?
Look, I think at the end of the day, like, if her goal is to do shock and awe, this was her.
Is it pointed directly at PETA?
Oh, yeah.
What's the bit?
I think it was like she was doing some bit on like leather and like
what's the difference?
Yeah, like what's the difference? But also this was, I feel like,
here's the thing. Here's what we have to accept.
Time,
it's metal as all hell.
It is, yeah.
It's as metal as an outfit could be. In fact, I feel like most metal guys were like, damn, should have thought about that. I can't believe we didn't get there sooner.
I just
think for the sake of like what stuff like this is supposed to be, it's like, when is the last time something actually got this much attention besides the J-Lo green dress?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've never seen this.
You've never seen this?
Jeez,
I think it's disgusting.
You might as well get the bunker and get into it. Because like, I don't know how you miss certain
I don't know how you
things.
missed this either. Well, and like this was her whole time. Like she had that crazy bubble dress.
Yep.
She had that one music Grammy award where she like came in like an alien pod.
Yeah.
Like it was like her thing. Like it was like her being avant-garde.
I'm pro freak. We don't have nobody's doing any freaky shit. It's like they're trying to do freaky shit and not getting there. Like, think of how hard she committed to this bit. That stinks.
For hours.
That stinks so much. I know
on
full
her.
well I would have gotten somehow invited to this and I would have had to sit behind her and it would have skeeved me out so bad I would have had to leave early.
Well, that's what I was thinking is like her hands on her hips, so she's literally touching it.
Yeah.
She's grabbing other shit that other people got to grab. I'd be pissed.
I respect the commitment to the bit to be like, fuck this. The whole thing's offensive to begin with. You know what I mean? I like it. I think it's fucking punk rock. I'm into it.
Yeah.
I'm into it.
I mean, the execution's good. Whoever did that.
Yeah, I mean, that's the other thing. You got to think, like, the shoes.
It's staying on, right? That's what I was looking at. Is
really
like, if they got the butcher twine tied up, like,
This is like Met Gala.
respect
This
it.
has nothing to do with would you wear it or anything like that,
Yeah.
obviously.
No,
of course.
Or is it, like, is not it about, is it cool fashion? That's not really what it is. But I think that, like, if you want, if fashion has an element of having, like, cultural impact, the political statement, these other things that art can do. I mean, it's doing all of those things pretty successfully, and it really got people riled up. So, you know,
no, it's cool.
Win for her team.
Next is Jafar from Aladdin.
Shout out.
How did I
Just
include
like
him?
I feel like half my personality is based on Jafar and how he would handle a situation, you know? Like I said, the coolest thing I've ever seen someone do is the second he got put in charge, he just dripped himself out. There wasn't any other thing he did prior to doing that. He just decked himself out.
Yeah, no, I think it's tight.
And that staff with that lights, the eyes light up and he can like do mind control.
Yeah, so sick.
Incredible. It's all gold. Doesn't need to be.
Yeah.
Incredible. He has a bird on his shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bird's tight.
I forget the bird's name.
Yeah.
It'll come to me.
It's really, it's very devilish.
Yeah.
You guys ever, just real quick
What's
on
the
a
yellow
bird.
part I'm just noticing?
Like of his,
Yeah,
I
is
think
it
it's like his
a
neck gaiter. He's wearing
Yeah.
one of those. He's wearing
Yeah.
a neck gaiter.
Real quick, bird reminded me. I had a moment where I downloaded information from the ether to my brain unknowingly over the weekend.
Okay.
We were talking about, we've been having a lot of Blue Jays in our backyard. And so I said, oh, I've always loved Blue Jays and I loved cardinals growing up because the cardinal is the state bird of Ohio.
Yeah.
So I said to Michelle, I was like, what's the state bird of Oregon or Washington or Nevada, places she's living? She's like, oh. She goes, well, I said, I wonder what the state bird of Colorado is. She looks it up and she goes, I was like, don't tell me. She goes, you're not going to know. I said, is it a lark of some kind? She goes, yeah. I go, is it black and white? She goes, yeah, what the fuck? So at some point in my life, I either learned that information or I was given it by
someone, somewhere.
Either. So I just wanted to tell you guys that.
You're just bragging that you knew a fact?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Next is Bart Simpson.
It's tight. It's basically how we dress.
Yeah, that's cool.
Next, I just had to include the whole Addams family.
Yeah.
Just because.
Man, this and Addams Family Values is so good.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to include the 90s movie.
Who's the guy in the striped suit?
That is Gomez Addams.
That's kind of the dad.
Is he a famous actor outside of this? Because he has a way. I feel like I recognize this fella.
Yeah, he was like a character actor in the 90s. I can't come up with his name right now, but
I can look it up real fast.
creepy and kooky original movie. Yeah, this is so. This I love this so much. Like the fact cool. We thought it was so tight that it was like scary and funny at the same time. We couldn't believe it.
Who is it? Sorry,
plus
guys.
Christina Ricci, shout out. Number one crush from when I was a kid when I saw Casper.
Damn, Casper's so good.
I forgot about the hand.
Yeah.
It's Raul Julia.
Oh, that's his name?
I can't think of where I feel like I've seen that guy.
He's been in
and if I recognize
Street Fighter, all the Street Fighters, The Plague. He's been in like Havana, tons of like Mac the Knife, Frankenstein Unbound.
Is that Uncle Fester over there, right? That's the bald guy?
Yeah, Uncle Fester's the...
Dresses like Evan Kenory.
Yeah, literally dresses like Evan Kenory.
Oh, that's great.
Next is going to be Princess Di.
So fucking cool.
Gas.
So
is that a
cool.
barber?
It's unreal. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Look at that.
Yeah, she's so fucking tight.
I feel like just anything she did was just cool as fuck.
All of the like the bike shorts.
Yeah. Oh, I fucking should have.
And again, I promise I'm not doing bit. She is who died in the car wreck, hitting the train, the light pole.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Which, not gonna go down the conspiracy route.
Well, yeah. I mean, the thing is, like, you don't know anything. You don't know any of that stuff.
I know light pole. Yes. That's what they hit.
Well, it's like they were under a bridge. There was paparazzi following them. They swerved. Blah blah blah. Yeah. You should look up some of the. It's like fun conspiracy stuff too.
Because she was. Yeah.
She's up there as like number one style icon. Like just effortless. But it's like there's something about English ladies for me because like her and Alexa Chung, anyone who's sort of in that
Alexa Chung is English.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just there's something very cool about like,
and it's like effort.
Maybe it's just like English clothes in general are good because it's like more, it's like androgynous in a cool way, but also by design because of the outdoor element and everything. There's something rugged and cool. I think there's a lot of mixing of like class stuff, if that makes sense. Like high and low happens a lot.
Totally. Yeah, it's cool. Next is going to be Sade in the infamous double denim.
Now maybe we need to give her the double denim.
That's cool.
Actually. She's so bad.
Yeah.
It's unreal.
The
big gold hoops.
Yeah,
so
the hoops
sick.
are tight.
Ugh.
The cool ass what would you call that? Not a bracelet. That's like a...
That's a full cuff.
Yeah, that's like a full ass cuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like... here's the thing. When you have such a good look like this too, knowing to like taper it down to this like uniform style thing is so smart. Yeah.
Yeah.
These are hard. These are almost hard to do because it's like all just like, oh, that's fucking cool. I love it. Yeah. It's great. I mean, it's like I think this, one thing I'll never understand is people being weird about double denim in general. There's nothing confusing about it.
Yeah.
There's nothing difficult about it. Like, people buy into our like the kits thing. It's just a kit.
Yeah.
And I understand people are like, oh, you got to do dark. And I'm like, no, the thing you can't do is think about it. These just have to be two things that you like the way, how they fit you, and then you just mush them together.
And it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you. Next is going to be Fred Durst.
Roll.
He's come up a lot lately around
this
studio.
He has come up.
What hat is he always wearing?
It's a red Yankees hat.
It's a red Yankees.
I bought one from Lids.
Fitted. Really, you bought one?
Yeah. I never wore it. It didn't look right on me. You know?
Yeah.
I still can't. I don't think
fitted hats
I can't
are
wear
tough.
a fitted hat. Yeah, that's crazy.
They're tough.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. He's basically doing Bart Simpson too. He just put a hat on it.
Yeah.
I do think it's cool when like he had to have enough forethought to go, this is my bit. I'm gonna wear this hat. This is
my look.
This is a specific thing to me. That is smart. Like that's an interesting forethought to have because like we talk about, like it's hard to commit to anything in fashion, let alone to go, I'm going to do this as I'm getting famous and this is going to be the thing I'm recognized for. And to know that ahead of time and find something that there's no bleed over on.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, he looks fucking stupid. Don't get me wrong, but you know.
He does have the infamous goatee too.
Yeah.
That's something
A lot of these him and Jafar.
Yeah. There's a common denominator.
Adam Driver.
One thing I still don't understand is like, I don't know when I look at the aesthetic here, I'm not sure what this guy's into at the time. Like, this wasn't like how this wasn't how like skateboarding exactly dressed. It's not really how hip hop dressed. It's not really how rock folks dressed. It's not like
I guess you're right. I don't know. Like, does this dude like sports?
Where's he from? Florida, I'm guessing.
I think he's from somewhere. He's not from New York. I know that. Maybe he's from like Georgia or something. I don't know. He
took like a regional thing that was pop. You know how like we've talked about like, there'd be weird trends like at our school or something, you know what I mean? Or in the area. It's like he had that and then just expanded upon it.
And kept
and then
going.
it kind of became a thing of mushed together styles.
Moving on, we have Paris and Nicole from The Simple Life.
From also a simpler time in life. Not only is it the show, but literally just a simpler time in life when you would just watch this on the TV.
Yeah.
We thought,
what's Walmart, she said.
Wouldn't it be funny if we made rich people do something that poor people went to? And then we all went, this is cool.
Now, has it not come out recently that Paris Hilton is like very self-aware and not...
She's smart as fuck. She knows the bit she's doing.
Okay, because Michelle was talking to me about her like probably a year ago or so. She goes, I listened to a podcast and I was like, I didn't know that she was like a real person. I didn't know she had actual thoughts. I thought that this was really her bit. I didn't know that she was self-aware.
She's a little nutty, but I still like, you ever watch a cooking show? Yeah. Oh my God. Incredible. Pure art.
Yeah, I love it.
And then she's always got the gloves on now when she's DJing and stuff.
Cool, dude.
Crazy.
No, I think she's cool.
Knows how to be a celebrity.
Yeah, totally.
You know, goes out there and just knows how to be a celebrity. Nicole Richie also is like doing well now too. She's doing a whole different thing. I know she had a little downfall, but she fixed it up.
There's no friends?
She's bouncing back.
I think they're like,
I don't know,
cool. They don't like do anything together anymore, but they were amazing collaborators.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was a good show.
It was a great time.
God, that was a good show.
Next is going to be handsome Squidward
this
from
is
SpongeBob.
More you guys' thing. Like I know all the references, and I watched it on TV. But one thing I didn't do that like a younger generation did was like internalize it
and like latch on.
Make SpongeBob is something just beliefs.
Yeah.
SpongeBob. I'll still go on Amazon and go back to season 2, 3, whatever, and just let it rip for a little bit. It's great. The show is actually funny.
Yeah,
it holds up to me. Yeah, legitimately.
So
but it was also, I've said I don't need to talk about SpongeBob at length, but I really like. It's something that did stick with me. It was huge in my childhood, and I would think I was the exact age to the month almost of like for it to hit.
Yeah,
in a way that like I.
You grew up
personality around for elementary school. You know what I mean? Like SpongeBob was great.
Because I remember like me and my friends, like we watched it when we were hanging out, you know, or whatever. But we didn't, I remember like his younger brother who would be closer to your age was like, it's all they talked about.
Yeah.
You know, everything was SpongeBob.
Yeah.
They all wore SpongeBob boxer shorts too. Like
I
when they opened their drawer, it was like 7 pairs of SpongeBob boxer shorts and nothing else, which is weird.
This just brought me out of memory. My mom's going to like when she hears this is in 5th or 6th grade for the talent show, me and some kids were going to do the F is for Friends Who Do Stuff Together song, you know, and do the whole song. And my mom didn't want me to do it because I think she thought it was dorky and dumb and didn't want me to embarrass myself, so I didn't.
Oh, shit.
And then she was right. She was right.
That's good. She helped you out on that one.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah. Looking back, that she really held it down in those moments and was like, "We're not doing that." Yeah. She's right. So
Laura knew this might be hard to come back from.
Yeah. So I think that same talent show, some girl sang that Evanescence song that we all know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know that.
Yeah, Through
She has done her
Life or
talent show.
whatever.
Every single time it comes up, we'll ask her. And I would say she's like more with like new experiences or people. She is more on the shy side at first. But she is nothing but herself. And every single time we're like, do you want to do it? And we're like, oh, she's not going to do it.
Yeah.
And then every single time she's like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And then she'll explain what it is. I'm like, I don't know. That's so avant-garde. I'm not sure anyone's going to understand what that's going to be. And then she goes up there and she gives it that's the thing. If people...
She gave her all.
Up there and you did it 1,000%.
Yeah. People would fuck.
With the friends, whatever you're talking about, I'd be like, yeah, cool.
Yeah,
cool.
because she did it with her friends.
You wouldn't have.
No, I wouldn't have.
You would have given it 30%,
I was very embarrassed,
and then it would have been like bad plus dorky at the same time.
I wouldn't sing when they would make us do the holiday songs as a grade, or you know what I mean? I wouldn't sing. I would just stand up there. I'm gonna wait this out. I got nothing but time up here, so I'm not singing. And when we're done, I'll get off the stage. But you know what? When she went up and did the dance with her friends, remember we went to the talent show last year? She gave it her goddamn all.
The other
she was
girls
hitting those
weren't
fucking
doing
moves, dude.
She did it anyway.
Yeah. And then also, I don't remember. Do you have rapport or friendship with the parents of the kid that did the stand-up?
Are you talking about the kid that brought down the house?
Brought the fucking house down.
No, I don't know.
That literally, like, I kind of got choked up, like legitimately, at the response of the kids and this kid giving it his all. Yeah. It was such a pleasant experience. This kid did stand up and fucking killed.
We were dying, and the point where like he was just about, when like a comedian like gets comfortable and takes the mic off the stand, he was like moments from that where he's like starts moving a little bit. Like you could tell he knew he had the audience on the second joke and was like, all right, okay.
What's the cheese when it isn't? And then the kids are all screaming, and they're supposed to be sitting down, cross-legged, and they're all, nacho cheese.
But then when he hit nacho cheese, he all but did like the have heart, put the he knew they were
mic to the crowd.
Yeah, it was so
my
sick.
God. So anyway, just on talent show note, that was a great experience. I loved that.
You and I have the same stuff in our bloodstream that's like, if a crowd starts getting going, I'm going to. I can't believe
I'll
how
buy
excited
into
I am.
anything. I don't care. I'll buy into anything. If the crowd is lively and it is palpable, I want part of that experience.
Oh man, when he hit that nacho cheese line, he's like, "It's been great to be here." Incredible, incredible performance.
I did it, and like the kid's fully self-aware. He's operating on a different. I don't think many kids in his grade could have done that. He had a suit jacket
on that was like his dad's. Just everything about it was awesome. It was an incredible
Shout out
experience.
those fucking parents. If by chance you listen to this podcast and that's your kid, keep killing it. Yeah. Because he could legitimately be doing stand up by the time he's out of high school and he's got a couple open mics in. Yeah. Tell him to hit the fucking road.
It's a top 5 live performance I've ever seen.
It was so.
And they only gave him like 2 minutes, but he should have been allowed to go back up.
Yeah.
It was so
encore.
Yeah. Incredible.
So, yeah.
Okay, we'll move on here. This is Ozzy in a leather coat.
I would say if I were to start ranking my most important celebrities, and I'm not talking about musicians, I'm talking about celebrities.
Just general.
He's in the top 5. The amount of times I've seen the Osbournes and how much I think about it, my brother-in-law and I still send each other probably every other day clips from. And the thing is, I know we're following all the same Osbournes accounts, but we're just sending each other the same clips over and over. He's so funny.
You talk about the bowl of coffee.
Oh my God, he's spilling it everywhere. Oh my God, he tips. Oh, and he keeps yawning. My God, it's so good. That show is so good. We should just change this because my brother and I never got it going. I have this. I think I've shown it to you before. I made this like a graphic for it of Nobody Steal This Ozcast, where we want to do this was like also like this would have been like 2001. We wanted to do like a rewatch and do the podcast about it. It would have been 2001. I remember when it was. But I love it so much.
R.I.P.
Everything
right?
he does, everything he does is the coolest. He's just somehow he's the epitome of what we talk about as being cool, where it's like there is he doesn't feel the rest of the world's eyes on him at all.
No, he doesn't.
He is existing on a different plane of reality. He's doing exclusively his shit. Mm-hmm. And he was in one of the best metal bands of all time, legitimately.
Yeah. Arguably what kind of created metal.
This is so tight.
Yeah. With his flowers too. Chris Fleming.
Yeah, we love him.
Yeah. Thank you, Cole.
Yeah.
If anybody hasn't watched, he just came out with a special. I don't know what it's called. It was just filmed in Chicago. My buddy went to the taping. So there's the special that just came out, I believe HBO, and then I believe his other one is called Hell, and that is also HBO.
Peacock. No, it's Peacock.
Peacock?
Yeah.
If you're unfamiliar with Chris Fleming's game, get yourself acquainted.
Yeah.
What an oddball.
Plus, like I feel like he appeals to so many different audiences. It's kind of crazy. Like he's somehow able to embody everybody. You know what I mean? Like as maybe it will say as somewhat of a specific age group, but it still is like broader than most comedians, I think. And he's so locked into something so strange.
He's doing him whether there's something to do or not. You know what I mean? I don't doubt that he's in these outfits home alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's really doing him. And also, for anybody that hasn't watched Widow's Bay, go watch Widow's Bay. But he has a cameo in it twice. And I've said it before on the pod. I just said it the other day to Timothy, so I'm repeating myself. But there's no way that they weren't like, hey, this is the rough outline, but we know you're going to kind of do what you want anyway, so have at it.
I was going to say, I think
it's so strange.
You'd be working against the grain trying to get him to do anything you told him to do, I'd imagine. I've never seen any artist be so out of control and so in control in the same
It's right
time.
where he wants to be.
Like, I can tell he doesn't exactly know what he's going to do next, you know? And it's just...
Wait, didn't you say that when he's writing his bits, they're just overarching ideas?
And he doesn't write anything down. Nothing. This isn't prepared material. You know, he doesn't like. He said he doesn't really have necessarily have a process.
Great.
Yeah.
Cool.
Which is crazy because like the references and things, they're so fast.
He's so fast,
and it's unreal. So if you watch him, as much fun as like his stand up is, like if you watch him on a late night performance or just him
on podcasts,
or just on podcasts or working things out, that's how you can really tell like how fast he is. He's like the pace he's keeping is unbelievable.
It was. I think he was on. I can't think of the name. Caleb Heron's pod.
Mm-hmm. True.
What's his pod called?
So true.
So
true. When Chris Fleming's on it, I believe he's been on a couple times, but the one he's talking about, he kind of lives in the woods.
Oh, like in the middle of somewhere outside of LA.
And like a chandelier exploded, and he talks about the firemen came and he's like, I didn't know what to do with me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he is so funny. In Widow's Bay, this doesn't spoil anything, but Widow's Bay takes place on a New England small island, and it's very campy. It's New England horror-esque. It's Salem's Lot mixed with every other Stephen King thing that's ever been done. He plays like the island shaman / drug dealer, and he just kills it. He just kills it. So,
that's
man alive, great
picture. You know, that's perfect for him. He also, with his outfits, he's talked about it before. He works with a guy who used to design clothes for Prince.
No way.
Yeah.
Well, it makes sense.
So all of his clothes are like made for him. So all that weird shit it does and everything that he's programmed all that in.
So sick. Look at his arms. Good arms. Great definition on those arms.
Nice tonage.
God, yeah, he's great.
This is Kanye in his classic polo fits from
you know what? I'm not gonna lie.
mid-2000s.
He is killing that pink polo.
I mean, this is the thing. Obviously, we don't condone anything he does. We hate him now. We get it. He's dead to everyone. It's fine. That being said, at this time, like especially like the way hip hop looked, like aesthetically before and after him, is just an entirely different thing.
Hiroki's got all those old cars because of Kanye. Respectfully.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
If he wasn't wearing FBTs, it ain't where it is now. Everyone always talks about it being John Mayer, and I'm like, he was like 4 years after what he was doing.
Kanye's who?
Yeah, I mean, there's just one thing that you can say is like, obviously he's fucking numbnuts now, but he has impeccable taste. You know what I mean? And I understand that this might feel like slightly dated now, but I remember like we all scattered to go, can we put together these looks? Can we get a polo like this? Mm-hmm. I remember at school wearing like a Abercrombie Oxford, like an Oxford striped shirt underneath like a Ralph Lauren rugby to try to get the same thing going. Yeah. It was just, it's so cool. The imagery from that, like this is like the first couple records is so cool. And it's great. And
I never became a Kanye guy. I don't know, like when you said the other day something about Yeezus. I know the names, but I don't know any of the songs. I know the song Stronger because that was what everybody had on their MySpace profile in 8th grade. Beyond that, though, I do really appreciate Kanye for his cultural impact. Love him or hate him, and obviously what he's doing now is a completely different thing. But whether you were with him or you were a fan of him or not, he influenced your perception of the world, whether you like it or not.
The way samples drag, the way the usage of samples, the way he was using them, the use of the classic synths, the auto tune, using it like as an instrument instead of it's like him through and through until he lost it. But like up until Life of Pablo, I mean I remember like we've talked on the podcast, but when that hit Chicago, I mean you couldn't walk anywhere the day that came. I remember when. I remember someone driving by, like blasting it, and so I heard someone at the gas station said, "Holy shit, it must have come out!" And then they went and got in their car right away, and then we like pulled it up on our phones.
No way.
Like, because it was like it's like it hit everyone at the same time because things were like coming out. They came out differently back then. It was like a huge thing, and it's like it was like a cool cultural moment, Yeah. And I think that he was really in control of like cultural moments at a time, fashion, understanding to how tied to music fashion always was also, and how seriously took it. And you still like, you go back and look at some of those like initial fashion shows he did and everything, and you're like, man, everyone is still ripping all this shit off. Still, like it still hasn't completely evolved out of what this is. I mean, like Adidas isn't gonna, it'll take forever for them to develop a new aesthetic off of what he was originally building. It's like he's tapped into something, or he was, at a time. But, but also fuck him. So what are you
talking about? Like the original like Yeezy?
Yeah, like those. A lot of that original stuff. I mean, it's like everyone,
in that big ass arena.
Sure. Yeah.
Is that when Young Thug goes and puts with them on it?
Young Thug wants to play something.
Yeah. Wait, what?
You've never seen that before?
Hear the ox pulling out?
I don't know how you missed it.
She said, "You love Young Thug." I don't understand how you don't. Oh my god.
Wait, Young Thug wanted to play something at a show?
Bopping his head.
Yeah,
and it's like let him. It's like a listening party. Yeah. So he would do these fashion shows and listening parties. Do them in Chicago and in New York, I think too. And they would all come out, and like everyone would be wearing the clothes, and it would just be it would be like they would stand in one place. Sometimes they would like move for a minute, but then they would stand in place again, and then he would like debut a record while he's debuting like a collection and a record
at the same time.
And Young Thug happened to be there in one of the Ox
because he always had like all his friends with him.
Yeah, it would be like Ozzy was dressed in Yeezy, Playboy Cardi was. It would be like all these people were modeling.
Okay, word.
And then you hear like the Ox pulling like.
We'll show it to you after.
Okay, cool. It's infamous.
Dude, is it a song that we know?
Oh yeah,
it's a band. It's with them.
I'm so bad. Yeah,
with them. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it's so good.
That's the one with Duke?
No, that's
Doot.
Yeah.
You'll know it. We'll show it to you
Duke is the True Religion booty man.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Christina Aguilera in her infamous I should have put the J-Lo dress. That's a little more infamous.
What's the J-Lo dress?
My God.
I'm sorry, guys.
Truly. It's like you were raised in a different dimension.
I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know how it didn't hit me, but a lot of stuff just didn't. I don't know if I was just, who knows? But
it's like I'm flabbergasted.
Like I feel like your mom knows that, I bet.
Yeah, and I'm sure that I've seen the J-Lo dress, but I don't know it.
Laura, weigh in. I know my mom knows the J-Lo dress.
Let's just goddamn do this.
Pull up the John Lowe dress.
No, not Jennifer Lawrence. Jennifer Lopez.
Green dress. That'll be enough.
It's like
it rocked the internet at the time because it was so revealing.
It broke.
Yeah, well, it's like in the museums and shit.
Here, let me. Yeah,
was it Oscar de la Renta, right? Mm-hmm. Or Versace?
Versace, yeah. Peak Versace too of this time.
Yeah, that's all it is. She wore it to a red carpet. It blew people's minds because her boobies were out.
Yeah, she looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it like broke the internet too or something. Yeah. It was crazy.
I mean, dude, what they didn't know what the internet was yet to do.
Yeah.
It was going to take quite a bit more to break it after that.
Yeah.
I always like her because she's like edgy.
Britney Spears.
Like, edgy Britney Spears. So.
Christina Aguilera.
Yeah. The hats suck so bad. But
Christina Aguilera, was she a solo artist?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. She was
Who had the band?
What?
No Doubt.
Gwen?
No Doubt. Gwen Stefani?
Gwen Stefani.
Yeah, I think
I get that mixed up.
Gwen Stefani.
They were just talking about her on the fantasy football pod I listened to.
Oh.
And they were talking about how people know Gwen Stefani but didn't.
Gwen Stefani.
They were there's one of the fellas older, like early 40s.
Yeah.
And then the other two are more close to my age. And they were talking about how they couldn't believe that people didn't know that Gwen Stefani was in No Doubt, but they know Gwen Stefani, but they didn't know. Long story short, I get Gwen Stefani and Christina Aguilera mixed up. I'm certain that I know their songs individually, but I just
the music is very much different.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
First couple No Doubt albums are rock solid.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I love Genie in a Bottle.
Yeah.
The beat that Timbaland made, the drum sample thing that goes on there. That's
cool.
Insane. It's so cool.
I really liked doing a No Doubt song at a karaoke situation.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like Spiderwebs.
Yep.
Girlfriend.
Yep. Girlfriend's great.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll move on to Robin Williams.
Yeah. All this is designer too, which is nuts.
I think I had another.
I mean, the look on the right is pretty fucking cool, dude.
Yeah, and I think the muscle tee, I think it's CDG.
Yeah, that makes sense. Or he was like really into like Undercover.
Yeah,
and
he was.
Like,
really?
Bape and all that
For
shit.
real?
Yeah, he was really into like early Japanese streetwear.
Cool.
Yeah, and like a lot of like Gorp shit he was really heavily into. Like a lot
of
there we go. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, damn. Look at the bomber fit with the red hat.
And he like wore Solomon's a lot.
He's got the Solomons on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did he pass, guys?
2013 or 14.
That feels
maybe.
right.
Wow. He's tapped in early, dude.
Yeah, way early.
Like,
wow.
Like long before any of this stuff like re-hit. He was like dead before it all re-hit.
Yeah.
Man, that's cool.
Yeah. What I'd love to know is like, how do you get there then? Do you know what I mean? Like,
that's what I was wondering. Who put him on?
Because this was like maybe pieces and parts. There were like there was very specific forums where there was probably people talking about some of this shit, or like kind of starting to obsess or collect, like like early Oakley and some of that, like I'm blanking on a bunch of the other ones, like a lot of the Gore-Tex stuff and shit. There was a little bit of that, but they were mostly like tech people that wasn't really about fashion at all. And then, so I don't know where, maybe he like spent a lot of time in Japan or something.
I think, yeah. No, because
he's really into Stone Island, I know too.
Yeah, he is a big Stone guy.
Italian, but yeah, I don't know. I would love to know how he got into it, but he was heavily into it his whole life, which is cool.
Damn, rip.
Yeah. He's an underrated fashion.
I was gonna say I don't know him as a fashion guy. I don't know him as a clothing guy at all. You know.
Cool. No, I think that's what is funny about him.
Yeah.
Next is Adam Sandler.
Shout out.
I mean, listen,
Madison's inspiration.
I literally, I don't have a single mean thing, negative thing. I just think Adam Sandler, I think the world of him. I think he's like a cool guy. You only hear good things. He's doing his own goddamn thing always. What's not to love?
Yeah.
The Fender tee, the shorts, and the Uggs. Come on, dude.
Yeah. Superman
and
tee.
He's also a legitimately good hooper.
Yeah.
Like,
I would love to see him like do his thing, but like just upgrade. Like, what I don't understand is why does it always like bad colors and stuff? You know?
Yeah.
I think the thing is, Timothy, I think he literally, it's whatever is closest to him. I don't think he considers it at all.
Yeah.
But he has so many different pairs of the same kinds of things. Additionally, I think about this a lot. He has to have a stylist or something. It's either that or he bought all of this at the same exact time. Because
and just sat on
guys,
it,
if I told you, hey, infinite budget, go buy me, you can't go on eBay.
Yeah.
Where are you going to get a pair of Adidas shorts that fit like that?
I mean, now.
I mean, he probably bought them back in the 90s. Like,
what are you buying off of Charles Sprewell? Who are you getting those shorts?
I mean, the best bet today would be going to like a TJ Maxx.
Yeah,
that's the only thing I could think of.
I don't even think like now what they'd have is like 5-inch Under Armour stuff.
Yeah.
Or 7-inch. You know what I mean? But they're not. You're not getting this specific look. That's like trying to like hunt down a pair of Lee Pipes or Flame Boys, but now you can't go vintage.
Yeah. That is true.
I would love to know. I'd love to. He's got to have a stylist. I'd love to talk to them.
Yeah, it's so funny.
Because it's too intentional at a certain point. Like he's always doing the exact same thing. It could just be. I understand that like it's all based on a time in life. Where's he getting? How's he updating?
I just think that he is such a cool example of the concept of free will. Of like, he really truly doesn't give a fuck. Like when he's the photo of him wearing the puffer, eating the pickles out of the jar.
Yeah.
Because you can do that. Yeah. You can eat pickles crossing the street if you choose to. And he was like, I'm going to. You know, I would have never done that.
Yeah, just by like sheer like will, he decided I'm not gonna behave like a celebrity. Yeah. I'm sure he does in a lot of other ways, but at least the way he's being viewed. Can you do me a favor? Can you look up how tall Adam Sandler is?
He's got to be 5.
What's your guess?
7.
Because it's impossible to understand his height in the
he's purposefully is hiding it.
5'9"
5'9"
and 3/4,
huh?
Damn, he got that quarter on there somehow. Interesting.
That's me saying I'm 5'11" and 3/4 when we measured the other day.
The low Uggs are.
Dude, I need a pair of Uggs.
That's the thing. When you do this kind of stuff, you're gonna occasionally hit on something accidentally, silhouette wise. That's like, oh shit, that is really good.
Uggs are so
cool. Okay. Next is Nadja. From What We Do in the Shadows.
Oh my God. Thank you, Cole. First off, What We Do in the Shadows is one of those shows that people recommended to me for years. And then I finally, Timothy, you turned me on to it because you were watching clips.
That's
You're like, I think you'd like it.
Yeah. I mean, I felt like the first season, it's one of those things where I watched it when it was coming out, and then fell off because there was legitimate time in between things. And then I just kind of, I'm behind and I gotta,
This show it's for everybody. I think if you haven't watched it, watch the first 5 episodes and you'll be hooked. I love it so much. She is undoubtedly the star of the show.
She's funny.
By far the funniest. I love her so much. She's so funny.
I think this is the outfit when she opens up her vampire club. I think this was her like opening night with the 2 hats.
Outfit. Yeah. God, it's so fucking funny. This is great. All her outfits are great. I often think about when I'm watching that show, I think, damn, who handled the costume for the show? Because they're all dressed in like Victoria era 12 layers of fucking cotton and linen and lace and gauze and all this and other, but they all look so good.
I gotta tell you guys something personal that I don't want to share on the podcast that's related to this. Just remind me, I'll tell you right now.
Okay.
Have you met her?
No.
Oh.
Next is going to be Prison Mike.
And it not the Dementors. Yeah, it's great.
Just an incredible a character on top of character.
Yeah. He so found that guy, and
so many people that aren't even like as deep in as we are. I could show them this, and they know that's
and
Prison
they know.
Mike.
You think I won't push you up against the wall, biatch? So fucking good. Also, there's this, and then when he turns into Date Mike, he goes gets the hat out of the back of his car and starts being a bad boy in the bar.
The Kangol hat.
Great bit as well.
That one's good. We talk about how much we like. What's the Mykonos?
Mykonos.
Yeah. Underrated. Yeah.
Every character that he does is great.
Deflated the. Remember, he said he took the air out of the fat suit to do it.
Oh yeah.
He goes. I'm so glad I bought instead of rented.
Yes.
So
also,
good.
we should get for a canoe club event. We should get the sumo suits.
And do it.
A la when they go to like Scranton or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be fun.
I would love to, what's it called? Beach games or whatever? I'll beach games y'all.
We can do it at Boulder Res.
Okay.
Are you open to closing down for a Friday and we have a literal beach games?
Yeah, we can turn it into content, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I think it'd be great.
Easy.
We've said for years we want to take on other multi-brand retailers in like an Olympic style situation.
You know what? Maybe we can get that's Chris. Chris can be the facilitator now as
He's the ref.
Impartial third party. I would like to play soccer against a store here on Pearl Street. I would like to
I want to take this at least throughout North America, but I'm also willing to go into Canada, Mexico, into the rest of the world. We can take it internationally if we'd like. Take on international stores.
I'm telling you, you get me 3 games of cornhole warmed up. I whip ass on anybody listening to this pod, any store that wants to compete. All I need is a warm body on the other side of that yard.
Yeah. Hey, New York stores specifically, shout out the fucking Knicks. I'm going to break your ankles. The second we step foot on those courts, you can imagine these guys tripping over their big pants.
Boom. Oh, my God.
Coming for New York stores specifically.
Yeah, we're going to come hoop in your region.
Okay.
Yeah.
Every rebound is mine. Every single rebound is mine.
Yeah.
Hey, Arnold.
They belong to him.
They're mine.
Yeah.
Hey, Arnold. Great show. Something that kids these days just aren't going to understand. Like the lessons you were taught from Hey Arnold, legitimately.
It's like, it would be hard to also be like, I'm going to make a cartoon that's cool. You're like, well, what do you mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They did it.
It was cool. His room.
So cool.
His room with the skylight,
So cool,
Unbelievable. Yeah. Hey Arnold was great. I think about it often as one of those shows where like I legitimately learned life lessons.
Yeah. A lot of misconceptions too, as far as like everyone thinks it's New York and it's Seattle. Everyone thinks that's a skirt. It's just his shirt.
Yeah. Oh my God, that was Seattle.
Yeah.
He just wears
he said it's like an
Northwest.
amalgamation of
of
different states. Cities.
If there's anything that stands out to you guys, please name it. But the episode where they free the tortoise that was at the zoo and he had the graffiti on him and they let him out.
Oh yeah.
Stoop Kid.
Kid won't leave the stoop. When he has the ice cream eating competition against Seymour. And the brain
Harold steals the ham. There's a lot of good stuff here.
So good. It's so good.
And shout out this outfit. It is sick as hell.
It is cool. Yeah. He kind of wears
this is Yeezus era clothing, right?
Yeah, honestly,
just had that shit tied around.
Colors and shit. Yeah.
This is like what Chase looks like when you wear your Big Our Legacy shirt.
Yeah, dude.
Like if you wore a sweater on top of that, it would be
100%. I climb in that because of how roomy it is.
Moving on, we have Harrison Ford.
Kind of wears his hat like me too. Okay, dude, it's not, I want to say underrated, but doesn't get looked at quite as often. But it's really about, I've noticed how things fit on him specifically. That's really, really good. There's another great one where he's got like a beautiful navy sweater and like a polo underneath. Yeah. So good. This one on the right is so sick. I wish that's how I looked in this outfit.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah. See, I was just thinking I fucking would kill to have facial hair so that I could have unkept gray hair on top and some facial hair. I think that look on the left is one of the strongest that we've seen.
I think
in this
that
whole array.
It's never been specific Harrison Ford for me, but my style icon is like 40 to 50-year-old guy from the 90s.
Yeah.
That's what I like. Because it's just like, it's put together, it's classic. It's not, I don't know. You can't really categorize it exactly.
Totally.
It's great.
Damn.
Man, I love that look
sick
on the
as
right.
hell here. Shit.
Yeah. Even the Argyle sock with that shoe is kind of perfect because it doesn't make sense together. So good.
Yeah.
Next is Kenny Powers.
Kenny Powers. Kenny Powers. If anybody hasn't watched Eastbound and Down, obviously go watch Eastbound and Down. Literally turn off the podcast and run home and go watch Eastbound and Down.
Yeah.
If I went in my hometown, if I went to the nicest restaurant we got, there is a guy sitting just
with the same amount of gusto, all of it.
It's like
the jewelry.
The thing is, like, I think that people must see this, like, that are from Colorado or California or something, and maybe they've got spots, but where you go, this guy can't be real.
No, he is.
Like, I know a million of this guy.
I'm here to tell you, I met him. You know?
Oh yeah, tons of them.
Go if whether you have watched the show or not. This will either be a good precursor to get you into it or fun information after the fact. Vice did a 30-minute doc-ish, and it's with the girl with the short haircut who did all those docs of that era. She was the one hosting, but they interviewed John Rocker. I said it before on the pod. Famed Atlanta Braves left-handed closer. He was known. He had a short stint in Cleveland. He was known for being a prick. Said a bunch of bad things. But he threw heat. He was a great pitcher. So he'd get called on, ninth inning. He'd be running from the bullpen through center field, down, and the whole stadium, home or away, would be booing. They all fucking hate him, but motherfucker could throw. That's who Danny McBride is doing in Eastbound and Down. He said as much. And when you watch the interview of John Rocker and how he talks, it's one-to-one. It puts into perspective the talent of Danny McBride legitimately. He's not just doing dumb guy. He's doing a guy.
Yeah.
There's something intoxicating about this type of guy's ignorance to the rest of the world and blind confidence that I just find, like, you can't help but at some point kind of root for them. Because funny. I think that, like, what people forget because of all the talk, I know this is a character, but you think of, like, a lot of famous, like, celebrities that have kind of taken on this sort of thing. They also eat so much shit at the same time for talking shit that it just, I mean, like, Anthony Edwards has a little bit of this in him, when he's an interviewer. It's like there's this, like, kind of ignorance towards what people might be saying about what he's saying that it just, he moves straight through it in a way that, like, I'm just blown away by the confidence. I think it's like
unfazed.
It's like what you say about anybody. Your body does not matter. How smart you are doesn't matter. The only currency in life is confidence. Period. End of sentence. And the more you have of it, the less you need of anything else. You can be the ugliest person in the world. It's irrelevant as long as you've, like, just come into a room and you're like, I'm fucking here.
100%. So
it's like a way of having to deal with reality that's so interesting. I think if he wrote a philosophy, I think it'd be brilliant. Because there's just something about it that I think is incredible.
Well, luckily you're fucking out I'm fucking in. Yeah. He's listening to his own audiobook in his fucking Chevy Blazer or whatever it is. We reference Eastbound and Down so regularly around here.
Yeah.
The first episode when he's doing the Hey April and he's laughing to himself. That's a guy that we know.
Yeah. Hey April is something that's a once a week for
April.
sure. Hey, April.
when
he dunks the tray in front of the ladies. It's so funny. Yeah.
Tonight. No, fuck that noise. When he's at the beach. And his rival, Ike Barinholtz is playing like a Russian pitcher who's taking his position. And Kenny Powers shows up. He's wearing like weed leaf board shorts with a Confederate flag boogie board or vice versa. It's just so, oh my God. It's so good. And whoever plays Stevie is just, he's playing that character to the nines.
We don't support everything they say on that show, obviously, but
no, it's from a different era of comedy, but it's a hilarious show.
It's so good, yeah.
Next is Prince.
I mean,
it's funny. We talked about if you are a Patreon listener, maybe it hasn't aired. No, the episode hasn't aired, but we talk about Prince and he liked New Girl. I think that's great. Yeah, this is tight, dude. Prince is cool. I'm not familiar with his game, but
confidence, baby. You transcend. I think that if you can harness a confidence, you can transcend everything. You know what I mean? And I'm so envious of that because I don't think I have even a molecule of that. But somehow to just be like, I don't care. I am this, and this is, and I'm good with me.
Yeah,
the coolest fucking.
Tight.
I think people like Prince or Kenny Powers. I think that like the thing that whenever we get the style advice question that we get almost sick of answering because you're like, it really doesn't matter if you don't figure out that stuff. This is what we're talking about. Like, and you can have a drop or you can have, your cup can runneth over like Prince's did. I think that like, if you have that, it doesn't matter what I say. It doesn't matter what anyone says. It only matters how much you like you. And like, that's how you develop style. That's how you get cool. You just have to like, even when you don't want to like something about yourself that you're able to sort of project outwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Prince is cool.
I think this is the last one. This is Judy Gemstone and BJ Barnes.
Again, staying within the Danny McBride sphere.
Yeah, I catered these to you guys. Yeah.
Edie Patterson is her name.
She's so fucking funny.
Yeah,
she's funny. She's funny in anything, but in Righteous Gemstones,
Judy's the best character.
Doing all the work.
Yeah,
I think the next funniest character is 2 clicks behind what she's able to do with that character. I think she's so fucking funny, and then this guy to be able to assimilate and be this character, he's also so good at it. Yeah. I just love it.
And like, I think that like, again, if you haven't been to like a mega church before, if you've somehow like been able to evade that in your life, God bless. Yeah. But like, if you've ever been to one, and I have, I think when you're from like the Midwest Pacific, like that's like our main export is sort of big buildings that were formerly
you drive
for, like,
30 minutes to the big,
and are now for doing like weird concerts where there's like 12 drummers.
Big enough to be a small Amazon fulfillment warehouse.
Yeah.
I went one time, I was just going to say, I went with my buddy Bussy's family, and we had to drive 30 minutes out into the country, went out to this thing, and I got there. I was like, what in the fuck is this, dude? Everybody's standing up. They got 2 drum sets and a couple trumpet players.
Yeah.
From my memory, 18 to 24 individuals playing music on that stage that you could hardly fit on this block.
They shoot him out of the floor like Bad Bunny. It's like, it's and the thing is like, I know this becomes like a joke, but I'm telling you, I've witnessed all of this stuff where you're like, oh my God, how much is this costing?
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's so
Joel
fun.
Osteen. Yeah. Man, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
If you know him, tell him I said fuck you.
Yeah. Ain't sweet for you over here.
No, it ain't sweet over here, buddy. I'll beat your ass. Anyway, this rules. I love the outfits the outfit for him is obviously
this was hilarious. I think when he got baptized. This was his baptizing party.
What's the waist thing called?
Cummerbund. It's a double-breasted short sleeve pink lapel jacket with a cummerbund and 5-inch shorts. Absolutely incredible.
Oh, it's so good, dude.
So sick.
Oh, he's so good at that character. Oh man.
Yeah, Beach.
There's Eli Gemstone is the father, and then there's like Levi. And she says, "Fuck out of here, Levi." The whole cast.
Levi needs to revisit.
Who plays from Workaholics?
There's Adam Devine.
Yeah. Adam Devine
plays the character. There's obviously Danny McBride, and then there's Adam Devine's weird like boyfriend slash patsy because he just does his biddings. That dude also kills it. So when he reconnects with his community that does the goth dancing with the arms and stuff. You know what I mean?
Chase, I'm not joking. I think that if you got into that, you'd be good at it.
I think I would. I think because I can really get my shit whipping.
You're talking about like your specific set of weird skills. That's sort of like if you combined them all into a cosmic gumbo. That's what it would be. That's how it would present itself. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So that would be fun. I also think it'd be funny if we got a set of the knee pads so we could slide one day. You know,
I send that to Chase Cole every time I see it on Instagram. I'm just like
sliders.
The thing is,
it looks kind of fun, actually.
The second you did it, I know you'd want to run it back a couple times. And then as soon as it became a game, it would become a personality. You're that close. You're really just doing it one time away from being hooked.
I know. I think it would be real fun.
What I understand is like, we don't need to get into this.
Yeah.
What are they doing though?
That's it.
I think
it can only be like one thing.
Yeah. I mean, they'll like jump someone.
Kinda, but the jumps are like.
It's like a
2-inch vertical you can get off of the knees.
And they got those like sparkers that they like get sparks going on it, like the metal pieces.
All right, I've said this before, and I'm going to put it to the brain trust that is this podcast listeners. There was a video back in the day on one of the forums that I would go on. Somebody had found this guy, and I believe he was from Denver. And it was a guy that would have been of the slider community, of this community. And he was like super pale, shaved head, black painted lips. And was wearing cyborg gear, so like vests that had tubes coming out of them and plugging into other things. And he would like, self-record these vlogs. And he had a way about his mouth and the way his tongue would talk. I've tried to find this guy. I don't even know. It could be a fever dream. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But if anybody out there has any inkling that they know what I'm talking about, it's goth guy that does the dancing, does the sliding, but had black painted lips and wore cyborg tubed clothing. So if you could find him for me.
Good luck.
I might ask ChatGPT after this to try to locate him. So.
Do you guys want to hit it with some end of the housekeeping?
Are we at time for regular time?
Yeah, okay. Well, what's in? So we're on sale still. That'll run for the next month or so.
Yeah.
We'll make sure that we're still, for this part of thing, we're still in Discord. Pop on over there.
Yeah, no, we're not just going to
around.
We're still working. We're just not going to record the pod for a month.
Like I said, we just have, all of us have overlapping out of town dates and we couldn't get it together to figure out how to, it's too much. And so we're around. We'll still do regular new releases announcements and everything like that. Right now, I know we got W.I.P. in. I know we've gotten a little Lemaire. We've gotten a little...
Binu. That's the big one. Binu's in. Big old restart.
We've got a big old APFR if it ever fully
APFR
clears.
is on the way in customs.
Some Capital. I can't remember everything from last time, but...
We got some double RL.
We're ramping up towards when this starts to, really start the faucet.
When we come back, we will be in the throes.
Yeah,
of
we'll be
winter.
in it. So stick with us. I'd say to kind of wrap this up. Keep in mind we're gone till September, but Patreon lives on. That is over at patreon.com/Canoe Club.
Shop Canoe Club.
And then get us on Discord. We're still over there. We're in there.
YouTube will continue to roll. Yeah. Same as it's been.
Everything is kind of the same, but if you need to get us, we're around. We're a little bit more available, if anything, besides from being gone. So check in with us and we'll do the same with you. And thanks for everyone rocking with us and allowing us to take a little bit of a break. And we'll be back and better. We'll come back
renewed. I think we're gonna do a little set change. Hopefully.
Yeah.
I just threw that out there in this moment, but I think it would be fun to resituate.
Depending on how things go, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Cool.
We're going to be out of a bathroom.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna permanently be out of the Casa Bonita toilets.
Yeah. It'd be tight.
All right.
That's that.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. We'll talk to you soon.
Goodbye.
Peace.